Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to my channel. So to start off, I am working on the line art of the face because I know if I would screw this up that I would have to start all over again, because I actually did another drawing that was quite similar to this and I kind of messed up the face, so I decided halfway through that I just wasn't going to finish it. And right now I am bulking out some of the pieces of hair with just a flat color to start off with and trying to space them out as best as I can. I spaced these out the way I did just so I could get a real crisp line and I knew exactly where I was drawing. Just because I didn't want to mess up when doing this, I wanted to make it look real exaggerative and not necessarily really realistic, but I wanted to give it a cool look. And so now I'm just going in and doing all the little lines that you would see in an actual piece of hair. It's not necessarily the most realistic thing, but I think it looks really cool when it's all finished. So right now I actually tried to do a little bit of outlining with the white Pasca pen, but it really didn't work. It didn't show up and it didn't look exactly how I wanted it to. I wanted to be able to bring out the shapes a little bit more, but I just gave up on that and decided that it would be better without the little bit of white. So then I thought, hey, I could do a little bit of spacing in between each one. A little bit later, I actually soon gave up on that. I just wanted to do it right around the scalp area so it looked like there were separate pieces. Right around here, you're going to see a lot of my hair. I actually just was getting a little too close to the paper so I can make sure I was spacing out each line just right. So I'm sorry about that in advance. You're going to see a lot of my hair, but it's alright. I guess I'm actually bringing you guys down to earth for a little bit. You're going to hang out in the clouds for a little while. You're not going to go back to those stars though, as I was at my dad's and I decided to finish the rest of the video this weekend. So now I am just working on the hair again, trying to get a little bit of white spacing between things right around the scalp area like I said before. And I just gave up on that idea again right by the face because it wasn't even and it looked kind of odd. So I just decided to go with a thicker black outline instead. I guess you guys actually have the pleasure of seeing a disgusting paper towel sitting right there on my table. Well, I actually needed to clean off my black Pasca pen, so I guess you guys get the pleasure of seeing that. You are welcome. Finally, I took that piece of paper towel off my desk, so now you guys won't have to look at it just sitting there, like I said, right on my table. Now I am just outlining the ear, and I filled the darker spaces of the ear with black. Then I gave her 2 earrings that weren't in the sketch, but I thought they would look pretty good anyway. And then on the top of her hair, I just decided to fill most of that part in black. I figured since that most likely would be where her part is, I thought maybe it would look better if it was just more darker tones up there, because when I just filled that one little piece in solid black, it looked kind of silly. It kind of looked like she had a hat on her head or something. As I'm filling in this next piece of hair, I actually got kind of worried because it was a little pointy, and when I looked at the other side of her head and where all that hair was, I was like, oh no. I was like, that side is way more curly. I was like, I hope this doesn't stand out too much, but once I started filling in the rest of the hair, it kind of blended in a little bit, so I'm happy that it didn't stand out too much. And then I drew the line of her shoulder she's kind of turned at an angle, so that part where it's white, her skin is going to be fully white. The rest of it's her hair, so any part that's white is actually her body, and that lower part is her shoulder. For this next part, I had to flip it around. I didn't feel like reaching all the way to the top of my paper to fill this in, so I just flipped it around for a little bit, and there we are, back to normal. So now I'm just filling in this little tiny bottom part, and just filling it in like everything else. Now I'm starting to work on my last strand of hair. This one actually gave me a lot of problems. My black Pasca pen wasn't working. I don't think I let it dry long enough. But feel free to leave a comment down below if there's anything at all you would like me to do in future videos, if there is anything I could change or add. Now I'm just signing it with my name. I'm going a little bit slow so you guys can see it. I'll see you guys next time, and thanks for watching.